KWTN 100.9 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Tuesday night. We are live in Winnebago, Nebraska as we welcome in the Arlington Eagles and the Winnebago Indians. This is NSAA Subdistrict Championship games here. This is the first round. Then the second round is going to be played on Thursday. I'd like to welcome in DJ Guaranteed, yours truly. Also, Coach Q in the house. How you feeling, man?
Oh, feeling good about tonight, man. Postseason is here. I'm feeling good about this evening. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun time calling this game tonight.
We got a special guest that's going to be joining us as we look upon some of the records that we see here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Those are the girl basketball records, and if you see the boys basketball records.
Coach Q right there. Coach Q assist record, 1991.
How many assists?
17 assists.
Nice, nice. All right, so the boys are going to be looking to punch their state ticket here, but they have to get through two teams here and then head into the district championship game, and then it's off to Lincoln. So 3 more games, and those games are win or go home. So that's what we're going to be talking about here momentarily. We'd like to welcome in our sponsor also for this evening is the Winnebago Police Department, Mr. Chief Jeremiah Lone Wolf. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for joining us here, and we appreciate your sponsorship. This is brought to you by the Winnebago Police Department, doing a lot of good things and stuff, but I know that you are a Winnebago Public School alumni. How was your team back in the days?
My team actually went to state in 1994.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I quit right before that. So
That is pretty cool. And what position did you play?
I was a shooting guard.
Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of a little guy back then.
And
kind of still am, but
I see a couple people from your team that made the state tournament out there. Yep. Trav, Kuna Dave.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And then that was Haga, Brandon Stout, Tyrone LaRose.
Blue,
all,
Blue Frenchman.
Yep.
all those
Jerome
guys.
Ghost Dog.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys had a pretty decent team back in the day, man.
Yep, that was
Pretty
then.
awesome.
Who's your guys' coach?
Mark Casey.
Oh, yeah. I seen him at the Attica races not too long ago, man.
Crazy thing, he's coaching my niece Gabby in tennis.
Yeah,
in
I
South
was just
Sioux.
going to say, I heard.
Nice. All right, so what you guys got going on at the Winnebago Police Department?
We're just we're out there. We're responding to calls. We're filling our positions. We got a couple new officers that are going to be starting.
Good.
We also are getting our corrections program off the ground.
That's good.
Very nice.
I used to be a cop back in the day, way back in the day, man. Mid '90s, and it was a 11-man crew back in the day, and we covered 24 hours, at least 2 officers on duty at all times. It was a lot of hours back in the day, and I know that's how the police department works. That's how officers work. They put in a lot of hours, so and then it's a real thankless job. So, but as for a community member, a parent, a grandparent, coach, and I guess try to be a mentor in this community, I want to say thank you for your time here and your service, and then also thank all your officers for their quick response. I notice hearing in the community that we're getting a lot better response now that the tribe took over the police department from people that have calls all throughout the community. So I want to say thank you to you.
Yes, the Winnebago Police Department had a midnight ceremony on October 1st, 2025. Before that, the BIA was helping out, but the organization is in its infancy and doing a lot of good work, including if there's any PSAs, we'll read them out throughout the night and everything like that. But is there anything that you want to say to the Winnebago fans and the Arlington fans that are tuning in?
The only thing we just like to say to everybody is, let's make sure everybody's safe out there tonight. Let's wear seatbelts. If there's something going on that you see that's out of place, please give us a call. Let us come out there and check it out. If nothing else, better to overreact than underreact. And we're out there, and our officers definitely appreciate the recognition from the community for some of the things that they're doing out there. And it's a hard job, and I know you kind of know what that's like and how it is, and you know, a lot of long hours and things like that. So
Yeah, you know,
For sure.
one thing that I just want to throw at you, and I'll visit with you about this too at a later time. But community policing, we did a lot of that back in the day, and me and the late Vern Smith, we used to walk around in the neighborhoods, showing that we're out in the neighborhoods, talking to the people in those neighborhoods, you know, actually making contact with them, and not just being out there cruising by in a squad car. You know, it did help us out a lot during a really rough time back in the late '90s. So, just kind of encouragement. That might be something that could help.
yep. As we staff up, you know, that's something that you know we definitely want to do, is be out there for community policing, and then of course, you know, it's always a great to come back to Winnebago Public School here, you know,
Yeah.
where we all graduated from, and you know, be able to give back and be out here interacting with the fans, interacting with the youth, and seeing everybody. And you know, of course, you know, basketball is a big part of this community, and you know, it touches a lot of lives. You know, the things that the athletes do out here, and you know, we're proud of them, and we want to be able to support them best we can, and also, you know, be able to provide a safe venue for the fans and for the visitors and all the athletes that are participating, parents, you know, grandparents, or you know, grandchildren that are out here. So,
Yep.
you know, that's one of our goals, is you know, to make sure that we're interacting with the community as much as we can, not just driving by in our cars or doing
Yeah.
this or that. You know, getting
that's
out
good.
there, shaking hands, and
Yeah.
talking to people. So you know, it's
Yeah.
something that you know, as we continue to staff up, you know, we're going to have hopefully several officers per shift. We'll be able to do that, be out at community events. You know, we plan on being at the powwow this weekend.
Last Bear Moon.
Yep, last Bear Moon. So at least an officer will be out there interacting with everybody. So that's something that we're looking forward to as well.
All right, we got to wrap up this interview, Coach. Coach Q, any final words there for Chief Lone Wolf?
No, just thanks for your service, man. I'll see you around, bro.
All right, thank you all.
Yep.
Thank you for tonight's sponsorship. Tonight's sponsorship brought to you by the Winnebago Police Department of the Winnebago Tribe. After you head home to the game, after the game, make sure you buckle up every seat, every time. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Drive safe and arrive home safely. Brought to you by the Winnebago Police Department. As we're going to head into tonight's starting lineup, let's discuss who do we got for starters there, Coach Q?
Okay. Well, for Winnebago, it looks like they're coming out with their usual starters: Preston Blackhawk, DJ LaPointe, Adrian LaPointe, Raheem Freebass, and Ashton LaPointe. And for Arlington, it looks like we got number 0, Oliver Laidhoff, number 13, Jackson Morgan, number 2, Owen Laidhoff. Looks like those guys are brothers out there. Number 12, Luke Sharp, and then big man in the middle, number 21. That would be Parker Robinson. Parker Robinson's about 6'6" out there.
All right, looks like Jackson Morgan of Arlington Eagles is putting the ball in play. Number 0 drives to the lane. Looks like he traveled a little bit. And to my understanding, the travel it's about 68 miles away. It's between Blair and Fremont, for those folks that don't know where Arlington is.
That's new to me too. I don't think I've cruised by that.
Looks like a referee timeout here. Something maybe going on with the shot clock as Winnebago takes position. I'd like to welcome in our other color analysis here. And then this is Coach Chris LaPointe. Man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Happy to be here today.
You got to see Arlington in action the other day. They played last night, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And they advanced on to play Winnebago. This is doubleheader tonight. Omaha Nation and SCOTUS will be following this game, so make sure you stay tuned for that as the ball is in play. LaPointe tries to work it, loses the handle, goes out of bounds. It's going to be possession arrow with the Winnebago Indians. All righty.
Yeah, I'd like to add something real quick, like Garen. You know, Winnebago earned the host site for the sub-districts in this sub-districts tournament that we're in right now. So the next couple days, we're going to be hosting a couple games here.
Nice. As they're working in the wing, Winnebago Indians do have it. This is Blackhawk, top of the key. Sends it on over to the other wing. LaPointe, he puts up a 3 off the back iron before the shot clock went out. Rebound, Arlington.
Yeah, it looks like 1 minute into the game, and both teams are still trying to feel each other out just a little bit. Winnebago coming out in a man-to-man, pretty tight defense right here.
Number 0 puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, Winnebago Indians.
Raheem Free Bass with the rebound over there. Outlet pass to Preston, and he attacks the basket, going strong. Draws the foul right there. Looks like number 12 is going to be picking up that foul with the reach-in. Yes, it is. It is number 12. Number 12, Luke Sharp with his first foul. Winnebago basketball underneath their own basket. Preston kicks it out on top to Raheem Freebass, and he's calling out the offense right now. Looks like Arlington's in a zone right now, I think. Yeah, looks like they're in a zone right now. 1-2-2 maybe, and playing it pretty good as they made Winnebago turn the ball over just now. Winnebago putting on some full court pressure right now. Arlington passing the ball around, looking for an open player. Number 0 got the ball on top. They're going to reset the offense as Winnebago's playing really good tight defense right now in their man-to-man. And number 2's got the ball in the wing, looks down the post. Number 0, nice little spin move up and under, off the rim and off point. DJ LaPointe with the rebound. Preston calling for a screen. Ashland Point attacks the basket, takes a couple dribbles off to the side. Preston attacks, and it looks like there was a hand check call on number 21. And number 21 is their big man, picking up his first foul. So let's keep an eye on that right now with that 6'6" guy just now picking up his first foul. All right, Winnebago gets the inbounds in. Adrian LaPointe attacks the basket on the right baseline, goes up strong with 2 hands, and draws a second foul by number 21, the big man. It looked like he actually had position, but he did get caught swinging at the ball. Number 21, Parker Robinson, 6'6".
All right, looks like zeros are still on the board here as we head in. First shot up, can't make it. Substitution. To my understanding, Arlington does sub quite often. Number 1, Foldner comes into the game. They have about, Coach Chris, about 10 rotating players that come in.
Yeah. They'll definitely use their full arsenal tonight for this game here.
Second shot in, and the scoring is underway. We're live in Winnebago, Nebraska, as Winnebago is going to be employing the full court press. Gingerly working it on up. They do manage to get it on their side. Arlington with a wide open man tries to put in the shot and got it to go. That was number 12 of Arlington with 2 points, Luke Sharp.
Yeah, that was a misread on that press right there. I saw 2 guys trying to do the same job.
Preston and LaPointe can't connect. Out it goes. Last touch, Winnebago Indians, so turnover.
Winnebago's just still trying to get the feel of this game here. This is the first time Winnebago's hosted the sub-district play since back in the teams of David Windsor.
Baseball across the lane. Sharp down there again, and he is fouled and 1. Foul is on number 0 of Winnebago. DJ LaPointe with his first personal foul. Out of position, and looks like Winnebago, they're trying to get that full court press, but Arlington has the answers so far.
I think they're trying to be a little bit too technical right now. They just need to go out there and go hoop.
The 3-point play is complete. Makes his free throw, so it is 5-1. And here we go. Free Bass on the wing. They start their offense rotation. LaPointe with a push, and he gets a charge call early. First quarter personal foul on Tiny LaPointe. He pushed with his arm. Good call.
Yeah, it was a good call. That is a good move, but I think he just got caught pushing with his arm. You usually got to use your body to try to gain that space right there, but he used his arm that time.
Eagles push it on up. They're working with it. Good defense there by Winnebago. Passing it around. Number 0 drives to the lane, puts it up, and good for 2. Slashes to the hoop and rewarded with 2 points.
Yeah, nice take to the basket right there. Just attacking that right-hand side. Nobody in the way to deflect that one.
Arlington 7, Winnebago 1 point so far, first quarter action. Preston Blackhawk on the wing, drives to the top, goes to the free-point line and puts up a shot and gets the little roll.
All right, there's the first basket right there by Winnebago.
Capacity crowd here in Winnebago, as you can see, now they're starting to implore defense. The crowd chants. Arlington Eagles looking around. Number 12 comes and grabs it to the wing. They run their offense using baseline, passes it back out. 3-point shot coming. Number 13 for Arlington, good for 3. That's Jackson Morgan.
Nice hit from the corner over there, Jackson Morgan. See what Winnebago does to counteract that one there.
LaPointe on over to Blackhawk. Blackhawk top of the key. Sends it back, little back and forth. They're working the perimeter. Slashes on down towards the goal, brings it back on out. LaPointe top of the key again. Here comes Adrian. He drives, slashes, and nice dump off there. 2 points. Assists. LaPointe to LaPointe.
Yeah, that was a good way to use that entire shot clock on that one. Winnebago or Arlington playing a good defense out there.
Arlington driving down, give and go, and can't get it to go. Rebound, free pass. Preston Blackhawk pushes it on up, thinks about it, and he shoots a 3. Oh, 3-point shot. They're feeling it.
Yeah, Winnebago on a little run right now after those last 2 possessions, getting involved.
Eagles dump it down low. On the wing, he slashes, uses the baseline, pushes it back on out.
Oh, nice pass.
Number 13 drives baseline, tries to put up a shot, can't get that one to go. DJ LaPointe with the rebound. He pushes tempo on the other side of Winnebago and passes it off to Blackhawk. He drives, goes in, and puts up a finger roll. In and out, can't get it to go. Rebound, Arlington. Here come the Eagles. Fast break. 3-on-3. On the wing, bring it down low. He works his man, loses the handle. Free pass is right there, picks it on up.
Yeah, I noticed that Arlington right now is trying to run with Winnebago, and not sure if that's a really good idea, knowing Winnebago's style of basketball.
LaPointe and Blackhawk can't connect. Out it goes. Substitutions are coming for Winnebago. Number 24, Free Bass, and then also number 2, Earth, come into the game. For Arlington, number 13 is going to have a seat, and he hit one of those 3s earlier, Jackson Morgan. So here we go. Number 5 of Arlington. This is Logman. Looks around, top of the key, passes it on off to number 12. That is Sharp. Sharp, OC's on him, passes it out to his man. He drives down, puts up a shot, tries to use the backboard, rebound, Free Bass. Here comes the fast break. Here come the Winnebago Indians passing it. All right, they pull it back out. They're going to reset here. Perimeter work. They shoot a 3. Oh, another huge 3-point shot. Number 5, LaPointe. 4-3.
Nice setup by Raheem. He could have took that shot himself, but he saw that he drew the defense. There you go, good defense right there. He drew the defense with him and then set up his man for the open shot.
Sharp tried to drive. He got tangled up, and then out the ball goes out. So Winnebago comes away with the possession. 1:12 left first quarter. Winnebago Indians with that shot. They get the lead and throw the ball away. Earth and Free Bass could not connect. Substitution coming for Arlington. Number 13, Morgan, comes into the game.
That was that little backdoor play. It was a misread on that one by OC, and I think both the boys knew that that was wide open.
Eagles down by 1. They had a huge lead, 7-1 earlier. Now Winnebago cut into that lead. They haven't scored any points. Number 0 puts up a shot and gets a nice little finger roll. That is none other than Laidhoff.
Yeah, that was a nice little poster move right there in the middle of the lane. Just kind of gave a little bump, a little spin.
Under a minute to go, first quarter. Arlington lead change. DJ LaPointe goes, pushes his man, Give and go action. Adrian tries to put up a shot. Looks like he's fouled on the take.
It looked like it was a foul on the ground before he went up for the shot. We'll see what we call it on right here.
Number 12.
Number 12.
And that is Luke Sharp.
That is Sharp's second foul of the game right there. So we got two players, number 12 and then their big man. I believe he's number 21 that both got 2 fouls right now.
Rosenbaum comes in for Arlington. DJ LaPointe, top of the key. Number 5, LaPointe, he's he's going to reset. Calls for a screen. 25 seconds left. Shot clock and the game clock still the same. 20 seconds, still working with it. DJ brings his man down, takes on a double team, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Arlington.
13 seconds left.
Eagles, number 13, pushes it on up. Morgan on over. Number 0 takes on a double team, loses the handle, and puts up a shot. Oh, at the buzzer. And we got back and forth action, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Karen, hey, I want to give a big shout out to the Winnebago Police Department for sponsorship today. And we got a couple messages for the community and the listeners out there. This message is from the Winnebago Tribe in Nebraska, Tribal Police Department. If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis, you are not alone. Help is available. Contact Tribal Police or call or text 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Reaching out is a sign of strength. We're here to support and protect our community.
All right, folks, there it is, first quarter in the books here. Coach Chris, earlier today you came up and you said that Winnebagos have their hands full. Why is that? What do you see with Arlington?
Well, they're a fairly young team, but what I really like about them is they do all the little things as far as their continuity on both sides of the floor as far as offense and defense, and I think you're kind of seeing that early in this first quarter. You know, they're not afraid, they're not going to back down, and they're going to come out and compete. And for a lot of young teams, I think if you're the coach, it's really hard to get your guys to come in and really buy into coming into this game such as this on the road and really compete, which means hustle, rebound, playing good defense. And they got a couple guys in foul trouble, but they're still keeping that confidence, so kudos to them.
Good analyzation right there from Coach Chris LaPointe. Resuming action, second quarter. This is Subdistrict basketball. Winnebago hosting. It's been a while since Winnebago hosted, so I know that the fans came out as LaPointe puts up 2 shots to resume scoring here for second quarter. Arlington pushes it. Number 12 drives, pushes out to the wing. Number 0 loses it. Body's on the floor. Arlington still has the ball. Number 21 backs down his man. Good passing there by Arlington, as advertised. Number 12 puts up a shot, gets it to go, and that is Luke Sharp with the sharp shot.
Yeah, great job by Arlington being patient and passing the ball around. Good ball movement. Found a wide open 3 on top of the key.
17 Arlington, Winnebago 13. DJ LaPointe on the wing. Passes it on off to the point guard. Adrian. Free Bass now has it. He shoots a 3. In and out it goes. Rebound Arlington. Fast break coming.
Winnebago getting back in transition really quick, but give up a 3-point shot.
Number 21, the big man, shoots a 3. Rebound won by Winnebago.
Yeah, Winnebago doing a good job on those defensive rebounds, only giving Arlington one try at every time.
Free Bass, top of the key. He drives to the free throw line, passes it on off to his brother, who goes on over to DJ LaPointe. Off the back iron, rebound. Free Bass for another 3-point attempt. Can't get it to go. Body's on the ground, and last touch by Arlington. Free Bass hit the ground pretty hard.
Yeah, that was a good hustle play right there. He jumped up, knew he couldn't get the rebound, so he just kind of swung and tipped it out. And yeah, Winnebago regains possession on that play.
Winnebago Indians substituting. Blackhawk comes into the game. Number 21, LaPointe, also comes to the game. And then number 35, what you know about 35 down there, Q and Coach LaPointe?
That's a Jaden Painter. That's a Lesson Amy Painter's boy, a transfer from Dakota Valley. And he actually is a I think he's a junior this year, and he's got. He's a good rebounder. He likes to bang for the rebound.
All right, so Winnebago kind of going with their big package down here, as LaPointe, tiny LaPointe, got caught with a travel call. So Arlington has possession. 17, they're up. Winnebago 13. 6:03 left in the second quarter, and bad pass. Number 0 didn't grab it with 2 hands. Tried to grab it with 1 hand and lost the handle.
And that's what the coach is talking about the little things. Like, you have to try to catch in a game like this. You have to try to catch the ball with 2 hands, go to the ball, and even pass the ball with 2 hands to make sure to not turn a ball over.
LaPointe drives, passes it down to Painter. Blackhawk on the wing. Painter's ready to post it up. He's looking for the ball. Slashing to the goal. Blackhawk puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, Arlington. Here they come in transition. Looking around. This is laid off. He drives baseline, puts up a shot using the left hand and got it to roll.
Nice take to the basket. Just took it down to the baseline and kind of had his way with those guys down there.
So Arlington 19, Winnebago 13. Let's see if some Winnebago can get some points on this one, as Adrian, top of the key, pass it off to Ashton LaPointe. On over to Painter for a 3. Oh, 35, Painter. 3-point shot.
Well, we'll see Winnebago, see if that kind of fires them up. You know, basketball is a game of runs, and right now Winnebago just now stopped the little run that Arlington had.
Arlington, Painter stops his drive. They pull it back out, and they're running their offense. Perimeter work right now. It's Laidhoff, number 21, takes a shot. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound. There was 3 Winnebago defenders down there, and Painter comes away with a defensive rebound. Blackhawk drives down low, takes on 2 defenders, loses it. Arlington in transition. 2-1, but he slows it down. Little work on the ground there, and Arlington still maintains possession. Drives the baseline, number 21, can't get it to go, and LaPointe with the rebound.
Winnebago playing a little chippy right now, not giving up any easy baskets down there underneath.
No fouls committed yet here in the second quarter, as it is 19-16, 4:01 left till halftime. Blackhawk passes it to LaPointe, dumps it off to Tiny,
nice
and
pass.
Uses a nice little kiss to get 2.
Yeah, that's a good little setup there by Adrian LaPointe. Saw Ashton rolling to the basket, wide open.
Arlington working with it. The crowd comes alive for Winnebago. Oh! Last touch, almost. LaPointe almost had it stolen there.
Did you see there's about 40 refs over there in the crowd? Oh,
a lot of eyes over there. 19-18. Winnebago cut the lead down by, they're down by 1 so far here. Nice back and forth sub-district action here. Arlington to inbound the play. Get it on over to Sharp. Down low it goes. This is laid off. Oh, caught in with the reach is Blackhawk. First foul of the quarter.
Yeah, it was a rare foul, and I think, you know, Winnebago's, even though it's second quarter, it looks like they're still trying to get warmed up. You know, I think one of the things Coach Chris said is that he'd like to see these guys start running a little bit, you know, get out there and just get out in the open and start running.
Arlington working with it. Laid off, he drives. Painter's on him. Passes it back out. Number 12, Sharp, down to Robinson. Robinson with a nice little bunny to get 2. And a timeout called by Arlington. All right, 21-18. I wonder why that timeout came at that time. He came running down to the ref to make sure that the clock stopped and stuff. But you got some public service announcements. Coach Q, what you got for him?
Okay, so supporting our youth, the Winnebago Tribal Police Department is proud to support our student athletes. Our officers are here not just to enforce the law, but to mentor, guide, and protect our young people. Together, we build a strong Ho-Chunk community.
Oh, good one. All right, Coach LaPointe, we're going to turn it on over to you, man. What you got for him?
Well, I think Arlington's really doing a great job of just being confident and doing what they do. I know right now being on the road, I mean, it's not an easy task to come in and execute and play how you're supposed to play in a game as such. And if you're Winnebago, I think you're kind of getting it going a little bit more, but more or less, let's try to create some turnovers and maybe get some easy buckets in a fast break.
I am Eugene Decora's stunt double here tonight. Just I know that he was testifying down in Lincoln, so all his fans are wondering where he's at. Had to substitute for him a couple times, so coming off the bench. Coach Q, Coach LaPointe, and DJ Guaranteed. Painter doing some big man work down there, and one.
That was a crazy little possession. I wish we had a replay. It looked like a couple saves that were going out of bounds were thrown in hard to try to deflect off the players, and they didn't go out of bounds, and the ball ended up landing in Jaden Painter's hands. He put it back up, got fouled, and made the bucket. And what a huge turnaround for one broken play.
To complete the three-point shot. In and out. Oh, nice rebound there by offensive rebound. LaPointe puts it back up, dribbles, tries to put it back up, and scores. Padding the stats.
There's about 3 me-bounds in there.
Me-bounds, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that shot right there got the crowd fired up.
Arlington to drive. Number 13 takes a look at it, back and forth, and Preston with another foul. I think that's his second.
Yeah, those, I think especially at this part of the season, you know, postseason, those calls right there, they're going to make those calls all the time. And coaches usually tell the players to try to stay in front of the shooter with your hands straight up in the air and do not foul.
Jackson Morgan at the line. We'll see how he does. First shot looked pretty good. Are we going to use the jinx stat or not yet?
Yeah.
He shot pretty good.
Oh, it looks like he's money from the free throw line.
22 to 22. It looks like he's money. Second shot up and good. All right, so we're 1 for 1.
There you go.
Arlington has a 1-point lead. They head on out. 3-point shot coming by Winnebago. Can't get it to go. Big rebound. Offensive rebound by Tiny LaPointe. He pushes, and another charge call on LaPointe. What'd you guys see on that one?
I didn't see his arm, because that would be the only thing is if he used his left arm to push off. But I thought it looked like he got to the basket but without knocking somebody over. I don't know. I didn't see his arm.
So we'll keep an eye on that. LaPointe does have 2 fouls. Number 21. Arlington working it around. Dribbling. They go slash to the goal and blocked by Winnebago Indians.
Makeup call right there.
Here we go. Free pass. Oh, cannot connect. He had Adrian and just a little excited on that one. I think he was going to cue him up for a dunk. 23 to 22. Under 2 minutes left until halftime. Arlington driving the lane, screen. Passes it back on out. Top of the key. Ladohoff. He shoots. Passes it down, and LaPointe with another foul. And that is 3 on Ashton LaPointe.
Yeah, I kind of lost for words on that one. I don't even know what to say about that, because that's 3 fouls on your big guy. You know, and in all 3 fouls, I mean, the first 2 fouls were offensive. Second foul here was, really not needed. And luckily they got that one back. Oh!
All right, looked like it went off the foot of Arlington. There was a lot of eyes over there, but the coach says, or the referee says it stays with Arlington.
Yeah, good call.
Inbound to play. Number 13 takes on a double team. Looks around, perimeter work, passes it on over. Arlington, the Eagles, they drive the lane, and a little finger roll for number 1.
Yeah. Real simple little attack to basket. Oh, look at this.
3-point shot. Oh, he hit it.
That might be the turning point in this game, ladies and gentlemen.
25-25, LaPointe with a huge 3. His defender went down. Here we go, number 13 drives, takes on 2 defenders, puts up a shot, and gets 2 points. Arlington Eagles doing some good work.
Yeah, nice take by number 13. Fearless.
Under a minute left. Let's see if it goes into a tie ball game here. Indians got the possession. Painter works with it, puts up a shot, can't get it to go, working for the rebound. Winnebago Indians come away with the rebound.
Keep moving.
Pushing it down, he looks at the backboard, can't get it to go, tries to push it out to his teammate. No points by the Winnebago Indians. Arlington content with going into halftime with a 2-point lead here. Let's see if they can extend the lead as they work the clock down. We're under 15 seconds here. LaPointe out there, number 13, Eagles looking around. See if they can fly into halftime. 6 seconds. Good defense by the Winnebago Indians. He puts up a shot, can't get it to go. And rebound Winnebago Indians, but no shots right there. So, 27-25 Winnebago. We kind of said it here. They have their hands full, right?
Yeah, they do. They have their hands full. I mean, postseason, you really got to think like this. Like, you know, we all watch the NCAA tournament. You know, postseason's tough. You know, you see miracles happen during the postseason. Anybody can be beat on any given night in the postseason. So every night that you show up to this game, you have to be prepared and you have to be ready to go.
Coach LaPointe, I know you're over here taking stats and stuff, man. What do we got for? Can you kind of?
Well, for Arlington, Luke Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
He's perfect on the night so far.
Wow.
And he's got 8. And just crucial buckets for his team, along with number 0, Oliver Ladoff. He's their leading scorer, and he's really going to have to be involved going forward in this game for his team to really stick around and have a chance. But last night when I watched him play, super tough player, good footwork. For his size, he likes to bang around in the post. And I think you're seeing that this game too, is that he's not afraid to go down there and operate. And for both teams, they're bigs, you know, with Ashton, and then for Arlington, Parker Robinson, you know, both in foul trouble. And Robinson got his fouls, you know, way earlier in the game than Ashton did, but both teams doing a great job of just making up for those losses as far as rebounding. The rebounding matchup is fairly even on both sides. Maybe Winnebago has them by about 2 or 3 rebounds. But all in all, I mean, what we're seeing right now, I don't anticipate to stop seeing as far as what these teams are doing right now. And Arlington doing a great job of just being who they are, moving the ball, getting solid looks. Winnebago, pretty much, you know, what we've seen all year, more or less, but we just need to speed it up a little bit, you know, and create some chaos. I mean, there's really 5 turnovers Arlington has in the first half. They've done a really good job of taking care of the ball. Winnebago 7, so for Winnebago, just create some chaos, mix it up a little bit.
I think I got to agree with you on that too, because there were a lot of defensive possessions that Winnebago had that the defenders on ball, they're still about 2 arm lengths away, kind of like waiting for them to do something where I think, you know, Winnebago should be like right up on the ball player to, like you said, to try to cause some havoc up there, make them make decisions quicker on getting rid of the ball. And then if the off-ball defenders are playing that tighter too, we might be able to get some of those turnovers. So totally agree.
Tonight's brought to you by the Winnebago Police Department, and once again, they want to implore, if you see something, say something. They also have a domestic violence PSA, buckle up your seatbelts, guys. I mean, that's very important stuff, you know. Also, you know, if you know anybody that is under the influence or swerving or anything like that, make sure you call down to the PD department. They do a wonderful job, man. October 1st, 2025. They assumed the role of the Winnebago Tribes Police Department and been running ever since, literally. They're there 24/7. So when we're off on the weekends or holidays, things like that, I know that New Year's, they were out there patrolling, doing a lot of good things. So I want to say thank you to the sponsorship. One of the main things that they do is want to ensure that they support the student athletes and everything that they do.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because it brings us to this PSA announcement right here. This message is from the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska Tribal Police Department. To our student athletes, being strong doesn't mean carrying everything alone. In our Ho Chung way, we lift each other up. Family, teammates, community. If you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or struggling, reach out. Talk to a trusted adult, contact Tribal Police, or call or text 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Asking for help is a sign of strength. We stand with you on and off the field and on and off the court.
Oh, good one, good one. As we'd like to invite you folks, this Saturday is last Bear Moon Winter Celebration over at Winnebago's Casino. We are going to be broadcasting on powwows.com for the first time ever, so if you guys have an opportunity, make sure you share that stream and come on out, folks. The Winnebago Tribal Council, they're sponsoring a community dinner for everybody, and that's free for all the participants, the attendees, the singers, the dancers, and the vendors. One of the things that we just got done with a conference call not too long ago, and we have like over 20 vendors. This year, too, we're going to have a couple of food vendors that are going to be outside.
Nice.
So you have to check that on out.
That'll be
First
cool.
time ever having a spotlight special that honors the singers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it's Sing Your Best Saturday night. You know, we're going to
Oh.
have Best Dress. That's going to be a category. So up for grabs is $1,000 for that one. The other category is People's Choice. And then the other category is Best Sound. So we're going to ask everybody to help us on out and cast the vote for who you think should be awarded the first time ever People's Choice.
Hey, that'll be pretty cool. Gee, hey, scoot this way. Look, you're on camera. Yo, but that's gonna be pretty cool. I know our family drum group, Grey Wolf, will be one of the host drums out there. And last year I danced. This year I'm just gonna sing. Dedicate my weekend to singing, and just enjoy myself being around my brothers and singing these beautiful Ho Chunk songs, man. Hey, I got a trivia question for you.
Oh.
Since we were just talking about the Winnebago Police Department, and you said on October 1st the Winnebago Tribe took over running the police department here in Winnebago. Well, over the course of the years, all these years having a police force, it was always the BIA.
Mm-hmm.
And even back in the 90s, back in the day when I was policing, it was still the BIA. Well, the Tribe, they hired their very first tribal officer back in 1996.
Okay.
Can you tell me who that officer was?
In 1996.
1996.
Dang, I think I was a sophomore or a freshman in high school.
And he ran a lock-in during your high school when you guys were in high school.
Dang, man. Let me see here. When I got arrested, it was this one.
That time I got arrested.
That time I was running away from him.
No,
it was
a trick
Vince
question.
Merritt.
That was a trick question. No, I was the first tribal officer when they made the tribal officers, and then after that, it was like a year or two after that, they hired Kelly Snow, Michelle Free, Vern Smith, and Scotty Aldrich all as tribal police officers too.
Really?
So yeah, there were 5 of us back then, and then since then they kind of depleted, they kind of disappeared over the years, and then now they're 100% full force Winnebago.
Good one, man. I know that the wildlife and parks too. They also been called upon to. I remember that deputization ceremony that they had, and at times they get called in to relieve some of the tribal officers and doing a wonderful job. There's going to be job opportunities, and then looking towards the future and stuff, working with the Winnebago Tribal Council, they're looking to build a law enforcement center. So that's going to encompass everything, one-stop shop, basically. And so that's coming in the works in the next couple of years, and I know that they have meetings all the time about it. So
yeah, they've been waiting for that for years and years and years. They were talking about that way back in the 90s when we were copping and everything. So, 33, 34 years later, that's hopefully becoming a reality.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. A shout out. Garen, please give a shout out to Marcus T. Harlan celebrating his birthday today.
All right.
Happy brother birthday. Love Trish Webster. Go Big Blue. Who I believe Omaha Nation, they end up getting, remember we called that game on Friday.
Yeah.
And they lost that game, but they got enough points that they got a wild card. So they're going to be heading into the district championship game. And that game's going to be against Holdridge on Friday, and I think tip-off is at 6:30, somewhere around there. We looked it up. It's about 186 miles from Winnebago.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like almost a 4-hour 4-hour drive, right, from here?
Yeah. So that's the punch your ticket game for Omaha Nation Lady Chiefs.
I saw they're taking a fan bus and everything down. You know, they're getting some couple charter buses so they can bring down a lot of the community members and family members that want to hopefully witness them make history.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
That'd be great.
Well, back to the task on hand, talking about Omaha Nation, there's another game after this game. Omaha Nation is going to take a look at SCOTUS. The winner advances on of the winner of tonight between Winnebago and Arlington. As we head into the final minute, we're going to resume play. Coach Chris, what you got for him, man?
Well, I think a few of the keys to this game going down the stretch here in the second half is for Arlington to continue to stay poised and continue to get quality looks. I think every one of their shots has come off an extra pass or a double teaming down low and being able to kick out. So don't get away from what's been working. Stay steady, and really this is championship basketball. It really is win or go home. So don't get too caught up in overthinking or just play in the moment. And for Winnebago, it's pretty much the similar thing. But I would like to see a little bit more pressure defensively, whether it's in half court or full court. I know they went to it early, and Arlington did a really good job of breaking that press. But I think Winnebago basketball is, you want to play pressure defense. You want to cause some chaos. You want to force some turnovers. And you want to kind of get up and down and get some easy buckets. But for Winnebago, same thing. Don't look ahead. Play in the now. And just do the little things as far as rebounding and boxing out and getting on the ground and just hustle plays.
Only thing I would say about that defense that we're talking about is if you watch any college basketball game, you take tips from all those players out there on defense because each one of those guys is fighting for their life for playing time.
Here we go. 2 more quarters, and one of these teams is advancing on. This is NSAA Subdistrict Basketball round number 1. Or no, this is round number 2. Round 1 was played last night. Arlington's going to be on the opposite side of where they're playing earlier. So Arlington resumes. They got possession. Backing down, Free Bass puts up a shot, and Laderhoff can't get it to roll. So Free Bass with a rebound.
Yeah, he was lucky on that one too because Zero had a really good head fake move on him.
Blackhawk, top of the key, sends it down to Tiny. He puts up, on over to the wing. DJ LaPointe, 3-point shot to start the scoring for third quarter.
Yeah, Winnebago with the early lead in the third period.
Arlington did a lot of good things first half here. See if they can get up some points. Haven't scored this yet. Working the baseline, the Eagles. Laderhoff puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Winnebago Indians, and they almost lose the handle, but good hustle by LaPointe.
Yeah, Laderhoff, he missed that easy bunny in the middle. Second one in a row.
Coach Winget gives the play to Blackhawk. DJ, top of the key. Here comes Free Bass. Looks around. Passes it down. DJ and Free Bass passing back and forth to each other. Here comes Adrian LaPointe. Now LaPointe. Ashton sends it on out and lost track of the shot clock. They didn't have those back in the days.
No, they didn't. And you know what? Usually Winnebago is one of those teams where you don't really need too much time ticking off the clock for them to shoot. I think what they're trying to do is utilize that mismatch that they have down low with Ashton LaPointe.
Here we go, Laderhoff. He drives, slashes,
yeah, got right to the rack.
Got it, and in and out it goes. He was counting on the 2, couldn't get it to go.
That's the third possession in a row that number 0 missed the bunny.
That could have been 6 points easily for Arlington. Winnebago Indians, 3-point coming. Can't get it. Rebound, Arlington. The Eagles. They fly down the court. Working it around. Double team coming by Winnebago Indians. Here comes a steal. Layup time and Free Bass. Coast to coast on that one. Got the steal and the finish.
That's the way we need to start going right there. Pressure the ball. Anticipate and getting that passing lane just like that.
Does some more work. And he's hustling around. In for 2. Can't get it to go. LaPointe tries to clean it up. Arlington, they're on a fast break. Laderhoff, 4-2. Finally got that one. And a full timeout called by Arlington's coach.
That was a kind of a big pickup in the tempo of the game right there, kind of by both teams, but initiated by Raheem, hustling out there and applying that pressure that we were just now talking about that Winnebago needs to do. But also good job by Arlington to notice the missed opportunity and to open people down court too. So
I want to say thank you to the Arlington cheerleaders doing a lot of good things and firing up their side of the fans as Winnebago Lady Indians. You see them on the opposite side firing up the Winnebago faithful, man, and they come out in full force. We talked about this today at the Winnebago Talks. We said, don't watch the stream if you're from Winnebago. Watch the stream if you live outside Winnebago, because we want everybody to be in the gymnasium to watch Winnebago Indians.
Yeah, that's for sure. And we look out in the gym tonight. This is Winnebago's first game here in the second round, being the #1 seed, and not you can look out there and not a seat right there. It looks like it's open.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to see the full stands and appreciate all the student section. They have a student section. They've been on their feet the whole time, haven't sat down, imploring and cheering on the Winnebago Indians, first seed hosting Subdistricts.
All right, Winnebago holding on to a 1-point lead right now. I think it's time.
So just like a boxing match, man, these guys have been punching at each other. Nobody has really taken off, and looks like a set pick there. Charge called. Didn't have his feet set.
Yeah, that's just one of those plays where if you're DJ, you got to slip that instead of making contact. I mean, you're moving still. You got to be able to just slip that and don't make no contact there.
On a play like that, I would just always try to encourage the ball players, especially the ones that maybe turn the ball over or whatnot, to just try harder and get the ball back for us.
Robinson now has the ball. Ashton LaPointe's on him. Sends it down to #1. Can't get it to go. Oh, Robinson with a big rebound for Arlington and can't finish. DJ LaPointe makes it on up. Gets a rebound. Pushes it on up. Here comes Blackhawk. Nice spin move. Uses the backboard. Can't get it to roll. DJ, he now has the ball. He puts up a shot. And in and out. Literally in and out. Can't get it to go. Arlington on the floor. And timeout called by the coach of the Eagles.
Both teams doing a great job of the hustle plays, though. I mean, I think they're realizing, it's now or never, and those little plays, getting on the ground, hustling for the ball, creating chaos, those are things that have to happen in a game like this.
Winnebago does have a nice bench. Like, a lot of players come off the bench and stuff and kind of give these guys a relief, so fatigue shouldn't be a factor if coach sees one of them kind of lacking and stuff. But nice hustle play by both teams here. They're giving it their all, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'd like to see Winnebago keep the pressure up on the defensive end, and then on the offensive end, yeah, they're kind of playing like they're behind by a lot. I think they just need to try to stay under control, and they'll be just fine.
And here we go, coming out of the timeout. Let's see what Arlington discussed, as every possession is so critical at this point of the game. Only 2 more quarters left. Here we go. Arlington driving down low. Winnebago Indians pass it. Wide open shot for #0. Can't get it to go. LaPointe couldn't come down with the rebound. So, then he passes it out to Indians. They come away with the possession. Slowing it down.
Give it back.
DJ on over to Free Bass. Long free throw. 3-point shot. And he sinks it.
A good shot. Nice setup by DJ. To get it back to Raheem when he's wide open.
NBA range on that one. Here we go. Eagles, they work with it. Passing it on over. Slashing to the goal. We're trying to work baseline. Can't get that one to go. Get a big hard hit there by Blackhawk. He's down. Arlington's still playing. Pushes it. Can't get it. LaPointe. And it looks like we are going to have a referee timeout. He might have a, I seen that hit right there. I think the elbow went into his head. So it looks like he's okay. Just got to put some ice on it. He might have a shiner tomorrow. As that is Preston Blackhawk. He's going to be subbed out. Looks like Painter is going to be coming in, number 35. How tall is Painter?
I believe Jaden might be 6 foot or 6'1". He looks short next to his brother.
6'4".
Ooh, 6'4", wow.
Jaden?
It is 33-29, 3:20 left, third quarter.
Holy.
Referees, and then appreciate the managers for cleaning up that sweat on the floor so nobody slips.
Hey, hey.
Here we go, Winnebago Indians. They call out their play. On their side of the goal, free pass, almost who shoots it. Oh, a little give and go action. DJ for 3. Oh! Looked good from up here, and it got sunk.
Nice little setup play by all 3 of those boys right there.
Huge 3-point shot. Arlington trying to get some more points, slashing to using the baseline. They can't get it to go. Indians rebound. They're pushing tempo on over. Free pass, top of the key, LaPointe. Looks over at the head coach, calls it on out. Here comes the offense. On the wing, double team. Drives perimeter work by the Winnebago Indians. Pushes it down. Here goes, big man's gonna go to work. LaPointe can't get that one to drop. Arlington with the rebound. They're pushing tempo now. Robinson for the Eagles. Gives it off to Ladoff. He thinks about shooting, and he does. Front iron. Rebound by the Indians.
Nice rebound by Adrian right there. Just kind of took it away from their guy.
He pushes it.
Wide open.
DJ LaPointe for another shot off the front iron. Rebound. Adrian with the 3-point shot. Sinks it. 3 points. Adrian LaPointe.
Extended the lead to 10. This is the biggest lead of the game for Winnebago.
Double-digit lead in the third quarter. Winnebago exploding. Arlington trying to get some points. 12 3-point shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound. LaPointe. Tiny.
Screen. Someone screen.
All right. Free pass. Step back. Passes it off to Painter. He was caught in a decision there. He was going to square up and drive, and it got called with the traveling.
And I think if you're Arlington, right now there's a little frustration showing, but you know the shots are there. They're just not falling. I mean, there's quite a few buckets that just didn't go, but continue to stay with it, continue to fight. You know, 10 points. It looks like a lot on the scoreboard, but really it ain't, and especially in a game like this.
And Arlington does have some 3-point shooters. We've seen them knock down a couple earlier in the first half. Resuming play, Eagles come away. They're going to run their offense. Nice defense there by LaPointe. Backs down, takes on a triple team. Loses the handle. Nice. DJ LaPointe comes away with the ball for the Winnebago Indians. 29-39. Winnebago Indians double-digit lead. DJ LaPointe down to Ashton LaPointe. Does some big man work. Takes on a double team and finishes.
Nice. Winnebago found the rhythm that they were looking for the entire game.
Under a minute left in the third quarter. Winnebago up. Here comes Arlington, working the baseline. Passes it back on out. He drives, puts up a little bunny off the back iron and gets his own rebound. He drives, slashes, and 3-point call. The foul on the put up for 2. He's going to head to the line. This is number 13 of Arlington, and that is Jackson Morgan.
Yeah, and if I'm Coach Wingy here, I maybe want to take a timeout. You know, the guys are a little bit gassed. They went on a run there, you know, so sometimes, you know, when you start to see these runs kind of fizzle out a little bit and your team kind of, you know, showing signs of fatigue, a timeout to kind of recuperate and get things back together is kind of, you know, what needs to be done. So
Winnebago Indians doing a lot of good work as the last shot coming here on this and one. And it is and one. He finishes that 3-point play. All right. So you guys, yeah, man. He called timeout just as you advertised right there. You guys must be coaches or something, huh?
Telepathy.
we try to do what we can do when we can do it.
I try not to know everything, but sometimes you just can't help it.
So Winnebago Indians do call a timeout just like how Coach LaPointe predicted. What you got for him, Coach Q?
I got a PSA right now. I got a couple of them. This broadcast is supported by the Winnebago Tribe and Nebraska Tribal Police Department. As you head home after the game, buckle up. Every seat, every time. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Drive safe and arrive home safely.
For sure, for sure. All right, LaPointe, I think we're doing a lot of good work here. Winnebago Indians exploded in that third quarter. We ain't finished with the third quarter as there's 40 seconds left. As you see, Arlington, they did manage to get it and one.
And now we see some full court pressure by Arlington.
Nice.
Playing with some, showing they're going to play with some urgency and they're not going to back down. That's always a great sign to see, especially when you're down.
And I think on the Winnebago side of it, I think they're kind of glad that they're going to be putting pressure on. That means they're going to get into a running game. And Winnebago's got 3 new ball players in the game right now.
So we have Painter, Free Bass, the other Free Bass, Blackhawk, and LaPointe is going to inbound the play. DJ. Looks like they're working on resetting the clock, right? Is that little
We got
referee timeout, looks like.
Coach Tramner and Coach Baird heading over there for the rescue.
Hey, this is give a moment here. Coach Tramner and Jared Doxey, man.
Oh, man, big shout out, man.
That was awesome. Amazing. Undefeated, back-to-back champion. We want to send a shout-out on behalf of the Big Voice crew to Jared Doxey, the 265-pound, one of the hardest divisions. Could you imagine?
Those are the big old WWE guys right there.
He's the GOAT,
But I'm going to tell you what, if you guys want to hear a live interview, make sure and come and tune in with us on
he was
the show
focused too, huh?
in 2 weeks. Yep.
He didn't want to do no interview until
He
business was finished.
He did no interviews leading up to the state wrestling meet, and he said after the meet's over, when he does his business, then he's gonna give us the interview. So we got exclusive in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. All right, here we go. I think we got it. Congratulations once again, Jared. We're proud of you. Winnebago Indians, full court pressure, double team on Free Bass. He presses it up to his brother, Painter, slashes to the goal, and finishes.
Nice take, big Jaden Painter.
Coach LaPointe, we're going to ask you to see what the totals are for the points here when maybe you get a timeout, but I'm curious to see how many points he has so far. Who's the leading scorer? As Arlington working it around and they mishandle it.
Good defense by Rock. I think he even caught an elbow to the lip while he's playing D.
And it is loud in here as Winnebago comes cheering on as they're going to be heading into the fourth quarter after 10 seconds left remaining in the third.
Nice.
Blackhawk to finish. Can't get it. Arlington with the rebound. They got 5 seconds. Passes it back into Winnebago. They put up a three-point shot. Oh, that was so close. So close, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're headed to the fourth quarter. This is good action. 43 Winnebago Indians, Arlington 32.
Well, this is a really good game. I think that Arlington has been playing Winnebago really good for, I would say, 3.5 quarters. Winnebago went on that run. Just now they picked up the defense and they got hot shooting the ball to kind of extend this lead out to 11 points. But majority of this game, it was just a seesaw battle.
Coach LaPointe, what do you got for Winnebago Indians? Who's working pretty hard over there with the stat?
Well, right now, the leading scorer is Adrian LaPointe with 12, but Keem Free Bass doing everything else as far as the rebounding. He has 6 steals today, which is absolutely crucial, and that just goes to show the difference that it makes having him out on the floor on the defensive side of the ball. His activity and his athleticism as far as being able to guard 1 through 5 is just absolutely perfect for Winnebago right now, especially in this game. And for Arlington, Oliver Landolf and Jackson Morgan, both tied for 11 right now.
Oh, nice.
But still a long ways to go. 11-point game here. We'll see how it goes here in the fourth.
We are in fourth quarter, Subdistricts first game. We got a doubleheader tonight. SCOTUS and Omaha Nation to take as DJ LaPointe shoots a 3 and sinks another 3-pointer. DJ LaPointe.
That's a great way to start off the fourth quarter for Winnebago by getting a well-assisted open shot for 3. Oh, nice take.
Does some work. Good for 2.
Good, nice take by number 2. Brody.
Blackhawk. calls for a screen. He puts up a three-point shot. In and out it goes. And out it goes. So Arlington will get the ball.
It looked like both Blackhawk and LaPointe was chasing after that ball over there.
Here we go. Eagles need to start flying around here so that they can get some more points on the board. They almost lose it. Oh, number 1 controls the ball.
Oh, still
he
good.
almost lost the control, but
That's what we say on the court. Still good, still good.
yep. Here we go. Slash into the goal. The Eagles, and whistle stops action. Looks like a foul called on number 1.
I think Preston actually had a really good position on that, but his hands were in front of him like this and not like up to the side. And they called it because his hands were there.
Preston Blackhawk with 3 personal fouls. Laid off, doing some work down low. Nice finger roll to good for 2 points. Arlington cutting into the lead here. Still double-digit lead, 46-36. Blackhawk dumps it down low. Free Bass with a nice easy bucket.
Nice setup, Preston.
Took on 3 defenders and passes it off to his teammate. Good assist there by Blackhawk. 48-36. Robinson, top of the key. He works on LaPointe, passes it on off. Here comes Ladoff with a 3-point shot. Can't get that one to go.
Oh, go get it.
Free Bass, and he throws it away. So he thought he had something pretty good with Preston Blackhawk down there, but ends up throwing it a little too hard.
Yeah, that's that one-handed pass.
40.
I was just going to say, Winnebago holding on to a 12-point lead right now with just above 6 minutes left. And it looks like their defense is kind of picking up, too.
Arlington can't get nothing working on their end, but they do manage this possession. Laid off with a 3. He sinks it. Number 0.
Ladoff is not going anywhere.
Trying to employ his team and trying to get some more points. Fourth quarter here, 48-39. LaPointe passes it down, and number 13 comes on over and fouls on Jackson Morgan.
Yeah, you saw that foul coming from a mile away, anticipating Ashton trying to get that ball down low in the post.
Blackhawk to put the ball into play. They're running to their out-of-bounds play. DJ LaPointe now has it. Directing traffic. Now top of the key. Winnebago Indians doing a good job of communicating with each other. LaPointe trying to call for the ball. Preston.
Swing it. Swing it.
Dribbling around. Here comes LaPointe. He takes on 2 defenders. Oh! A little step back, but they got called. It almost looked like a jump ball.
Yeah, and you know what? I've seen many guards do that same play, that Euro, and not get called this year.
48-39, Arlington trying to use the momentum, put up some more points here. Good defense by the Winnebago Indians. Perimeter work, dribbling around. They're running through their offense. The clock's still ticking. Off the front iron, Winnebago Indians with the rebound. So is this the point where Winnebago Indians kind of slow it down?
No.
To keep
just keep your foot on the pedal.
Yep. Keep the gas floored. Here we go. On over to Free Bass. Wide open look. Can't get that one to go. LaPointe with a nice offensive rebound. He puts up a shot and gets the roll.
I don't know. You see both those kids fall down, but if you watch that again, both those kids are just trying to draw that. It looks like they're flopping on the play.
Slashing to the goal was number 12, Luke Sharp. Good for 2 for Arlington. 50-41, 4:27 left in regulation as Coach Winget calls a timeout. He wants to talk to the ref about something. What do you think he's talking to him about?
Well, if I had to say anything, it'll just be that call that down here where they called Ashton for a travel. It looked like there was some contact maybe before. And then just the overall activity. I mean, if you're Arlington, there's a sense of urgency. So getting away with little fouls that you can get away with that they're not calling is what you're going to try to do, just to kind of create some chaos and kind of get into Winnebago's heads a little bit. Yeah. But good timeout by Coach Winget to just calm his guys down. You still want to you're kind of in a in the middle of, do we hold on to the ball for the whole shot clock or do we continue to score? I think you take your time, but you still got to put the ball in the hole, and you can't quit playing defense and rebounding.
Yeah, I would definitely not try to stall and, run too much clock off it. I'd say just be patient, and if it's there, take it.
Here we go. So Arlington did have a double-digit lead on them. They managed to get it down to 9. So Winnebago Indians, this is a kind of a huge momentum swing here. Plenty of time left for Arlington. DJ LaPointe now brings it back on out. He's on the wing, dribbles to the top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Pull, step back 3. Off the front iron, no points there by Blackhawk. Arlington with a rebound. Coach of Arlington trying to implore his team here to use the clock and use his possession wisely. They do some work. He drives to the lane and can't get that one to go, but they do manage to get another look at it. Off the front iron, Blackhawk with the rebound. He comes, drives down closer to the goal, and free pass. Slows it down. Top of the key, LaPointe passes on off to, and that was Painter that hit the floor.
Yeah, nice little hesitation movement, kind of cut straight to the basket. They were doing that little weave thing on the top, and Jake got the ball and kind of made a direct move right to the basket and drew that foul.
Arlington still down by 9. Blackhawk to put the ball in play. Adrian LaPointe on the wing. Decides to dribble around, calling for traffic here. Takes on his man down low, uses baseline. And turnover by LaPointe. Here comes Arlington, the Eagles, flying to the goal. Looks like they are not going to get a finish, but he's going to be heading to the line. Free throws coming for Arlington to cut into this lead. Number 2 is at the line, and this is Owen Ladoff. He has a brother named Oliver that's been doing, and that was number 0. So Owen, what do you know about his free throws there, Coach Q?
I think he's really good at shooting free throws. Yeah.
First shot. Oh, way short. Is that a little fatigue? Omaha Nation is looking ready. They're going to take the floor right after this. We'll cut the stream to this one, and then make sure you join us for the Omaha Nation and the SCOTUS fans. Big Voice Radio. Second shot is good. Arlington down by 8. Adrian LaPointe takes on a double team. Calls for some help. Painter. And number 12 with another foul. Oliver. Or no, excuse me. Number 12 is Luke Sharp.
I like how, the NBA nowadays, like, you can go up and almost take somebody's head off, and then they look at the ref and be like, I didn't touch him. And like even to this day, all, I don't see what the call was, but everybody's saying that.
Arlington down by 8. They do have possession here. Let's see if they're going to go for a 3 or try to use a 2. As a little confusion with the refs. Looks like they're going to ensure the foul was on the correct player. Okay, so it was on Painter.
Oh, I think they called the foul on Arlington originally, but the other ref had a different call and overturned it and gave possession as Painter was out of bounds, I believe. So I think right now, they're trying to get the shot clock situation under control.
And then after 5 fouls, after 5 team fouls, everybody just heads to the line, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So 3 fouls committed by the Winnebago Indians. Arlington committed 2. Keep that in mind. As we resume play, Arlington laid off, drives, takes on a double team, and whistle blows. Looks like fouls on number 5, LaPointe.
A good take there by the leader of Arlington there. And that's what Arlington's going to have to do. They're going to have to attack that basket every time they get the ball with the least amount of clock taken off the clock.
First shot is good. Gets that little roll in there. So down by 7. Here comes Ashton LaPointe, number 21. Painter's going to have a seat. Rebound crucial for this one, and then the point is also crucial in the outcome of the game. To cut it to 6, and got it. Arlington down by 6, and looks like a push on number 21, LaPointe. Tiny. I believe that is his 4th foul.
No comment. No comment.
I did not see it, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think this official down here at half court.
Luke Sharp to the line for Arlington. First shot up and good. So Arlington scoring at the free throw line, cutting into this lead, stopping the clock. Everything's kind of swinging their way so far here. So to cut it down and rebound there by Adrian LaPointe. Full court press on by the Eagles. Indians manage to break it. DJ LaPointe, Preston trying to get the clock to run down to zeros as fast as they can. They do have 17 seconds on the shot clock. Adrian LaPointe, they're probably going to use the whole shot clock here. Try to get a good look. Here comes DJ. Preston thinking about using baseline. He does. Drives to the lane, misses the shot, and they got numbers. Arlington on their fast break. Puts up a shot, can't get it to go. They do get an offensive rebound. And they reset. Arlington laid off. Takes on, almost loses the handle, passes it on off. Here comes Sharp. Thought he traveled, but last touch by Sharp. And under 2 minutes left, 50-45.
5-point game.
LaPointe imploring to take a timeout. I think Winnebago Indians little fatigued out there, so this is a good call.
Yeah, on our possessions, we're not being smart in the offensive end, forcing shots. They got to be more under control and utilize the time that they have. There's no reason to go and force some shots at this time of the game.
Yeah, and that's the. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's the kind of the downside to just holding on to the ball is that you kind of take your foot off the gas and you kind of get more passive rather than aggressive as far as your looks and your offense. So I think that's kind of what we're seeing here is Winnebago kind of just trying to kill the clock and passing up easy buckets or not even trying to continue to get easy buckets anymore.
Yeah, and I think just like especially if you're trying to burn the clock, then pull it back out and then run a set. Run some kind of a set, even if it only takes about 10, 15 seconds off the clock, but at least you're being a little organized and you're looking for an open shot,
Yep.
So let's set the table here, gentlemen. Arlington down by 5. Winnebago Indians do have the lead. Arlington did do a lot of free throw work there, and you said it earlier, Coach LaPointe, that they handle the ball, they make their free throw shots, and they play hard defense. Ashton LaPointe has 4 fouls. Would hate to see him foul out, but kind of keep that in your stat book as Winnebago Indians have the possession. Full court pressure coming by the Eagles. 1:56, under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. And here we go. The whistle blows. Indians try to break this press here. Adrian, nice. They do. DJ back on over to Adrian. Arlington's going to play some tight defense here. And foul committed by Luke Sharp, number 12.
That's way to control the basketball. I think it's a good idea to keep the ball in Adrian's hands at this point right now to just make sure and maintain this possession here.
One of the good ball handlers coming out of Winnebago here. He does have the ball right now. Tight defense there by Arlington. Trying not to foul, but at the same time trying to get a steal. Blackhawk back. Oh, he commits to try to steal it, but commits the foul. So he has 4.
Looks like that might be
Luke Sharp with 4 personal fouls. One more foul, he's going to foul out of the game. Under 2 minutes left. Minute 28 left. LaPointe, top of the key. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. And a foul committed by Arlington. Number 1, with that foul, and that's Brantley Fulner.
All right, it's free throw time, guys. Free throw time. This could be a really good free throw time for Winnebago, or it could be a bad one. I know Preston's good at free throws, so.
And then usually, because the game is so crucial right now, but we always talk about the shoe game. I'm going to give mine to Blackhawk there at the line. Who you guys got? Don't be biased either. Don't be picking your. Nah, just kidding.
Don't be picking the ones you bought either.
Blackhawk misses that first shot. That was huge.
Come on, Hannah.
Second shot. Up and good.
There you go. There you go.
Arlington Eagles down by 6. Here comes their possession.
2-possession game right now, ladies and gentlemen.
1 minute, 15 seconds. Laid off, top of the key. Blackhawk drives the lane, tries to use the backboard. Sharp is down there. Can't get it to go, but he rolls it in. Good for 2. 51-47, pushing it on up. Free pass. LaPointe has a good look. He scores.
That was great.
Ashton with the double-double.
There you go.
All right, officially double time. Here we go. Arlington laid off for 3. A little short and
Push,
rebound.
push.
Winnebago Indians. Oh, Arlington defender goes down.
Hold it.
Down low, LaPointe to put up a shot, and looks like a hard foul committed by Arlington.
Yeah, they called an intentional foul on that one.
Foul committed by number 1 there, Brantley Fulner. Both teams really playing, giving it their all here. This is just great basketball. As let's see here, they want to make sure.
And great job by Arlington the whole game for continuing to fight, continuing to compete, and they really chipped into this lead and made it a ball game here down the stretch. So credit to them for never giving up.
Oh, nice shot. Ashton smiles after that shot sunk.
It's got to feel good to be in this position at this game after the game he had with the referees tonight.
Second shot is good.
Yep.
Extending the lead, 55-47, and Winnebago Indians, they do get a possession.
And great job by Winnebago to rise into the moment and being able to stay poised and be able to hopefully, hold on to this win here.
Post game coming up. We'll talk about that after this game here. It's not over yet as Adrian LaPointe, he has it. Looks like they're going to foul him. Foul committed by number 13 of the Eagles. That's his second personal foul. Headed to the line, number 5, LaPointe.
I don't know, if I had to give anyone the shoe game award, it would probably be Oliver Ladoff. His don't look white anymore, but you could tell those shoes are battle tested. They've been through a lot and they're broken in. Ain't nothing better than a broken in pair of shoes to me.
For real.
I was gonna say, Chris be like, hey, I think Adrian won the shoe battle, even though Raheem's got the other side. He picked him instead.
one black shoe, one white shoe. 55-47. Nobody back. Arlington, all the Winnebago Indian defenders are back, ready to defend. 31 seconds left until ball game. Laid off, driving, breaks down. 3-point shot coming by number 3. In and out, can't get it to roll. Another look at it. Laid off takes a shot at it. Oh, it looked good from up here. Another 3-point shot, and referee stops the game.
Well, I'm going to be real with you guys. Good thing Winnebago pulled away on this one now, so you guys would have been doing the next game solo.
We do have Omaha Nation and SCOTUS. So you guys want to make sure you stay tuned because the winner of that game is going to play Winnebago on Thursday. We did manage to get a sponsor. Shout out to HCI and Winnebago Public, or the police department, for helping us on out with the sponsorship for both games. 56-48. At the line is Arlington, trying to get some more points there. They'd have 14 seconds. We've seen miracles happen, but it looks pretty slim for Arlington. Here we go. Another shot. And can't get that one to roll. Winnebago Indians. Oh, Here comes Arlington. They managed to get it, and timeout called, 56-50. Uh-oh.
Getting down there. Getting down there.
We're in single digits as far as the seconds. 8.8. What do they call that in poker? If you have 2 8s.
Oh, snowman?
Snowman. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of poker, we got to get something going. Let's go.
Did you guys see?
Did you see the pack? They're going to do a Pacquiao and
I was just going to mention that, man. We're on the same page, bro.
Hey, man. They're going to have a choka fight. We have a choka fight with Manny Pacquiao.
They better do it early because all the chokers that want to watch it are going to be asleep.
I know. They better do that at afternoon one.
All right, Coach Chris, what's Coach down there for Winnebago Indians? What is he telling his team?
Just take care of the ball. Just hold on to the ball. Ashton on that one, just hold on to the ball. Let them foul you. Let them come to you. They're going to foul. They have to. They have no choice. So just take care of the ball. And no fouls, please. No more fouls here. You know, that stops the clock. So if you're Winnebago, just take care of the ball and make your free throws. Make your free throws.
This possession by the Winnebago Indians is so crucial here. They got 8.8 seconds, so Arlington going to try to go for the steal and the put-back 2-point shot here. LaPointe to run the line, the baseline. Baseball pass coming, and it looks like the whistle blows. Did you get that call?
No.
All right, let's get a good kind of in-depth look here with the
referees.
if we got it.
That might have been a delay game warning. I think that he tipped the ball before he crossed the plane or something. I don't know.
Huh.
It would have been a ball though anyway.
Trying it again. LaPointe, another baseball. Oh my goodness, it goes into the rafters.
Anything but that.
So you guys probably didn't see it back at home, but that ball went into the rafters, and that means possession arrow, or excuse me, this possession is going to go to Arlington on their side of the goal. So for a quick 3 or 2, here we go. Game's not done yet. Top of the key. Puts up a shot. Can't get that one. 3, 2, 1, blocked, and looks like that is ball game. Congratulations, Winnebago Indians. Their first round win here. Second round of the Subdistricts. And congratulations to Arlington on a great season, man. They are a well-rounded team. They have a lot of people coming in. Go ahead, gentlemen, talk about them.
I just want to say congratulations to Winnebago for moving on to the next stage. And I do got to give Arlington their props. Number 0, he was hooping. I like the defense that number 21 was doing. And they didn't disappear any time of the game. Winnebago got like a little 13-point lead on them, and then they regrouped and they came back. So nice fight back by Arlington, and congratulations on a good season.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Oliver Ladoff. 17 points tonight, 4 rebounds. Played his heart out for his team, you know, and he's one of their few seniors. And this Arlington team is pretty young, but I think, you know, for them the future's bright with their young guys, and guys like Luke Sharp and Jackson Morgan, only juniors and sophomores, and they really competed today, and they put themselves in position to make this game close. I think for Winnebago, you know, they were up by almost 14 or 15 points at one time, and Arlington didn't shy away or lose it mentally, and just, you know, let the game continue to get out of hand. You know, they stayed poised, they stayed with it, and they fought hard until the end. And for Winnebago, these hard-fought wins where, you know, you got to take care of the ball, you got to limit your mistakes, you have to rebound and play defense. These are things that kind of been bugging them all season, you know, is down the stretch, taking care of the ball, you know, during games, you know, getting out rebounded, you know, when they're totally capable of being a good and great rebounding team. But all in all, figuring out how to win, the winner of this next game, it's not going to be an easy task either. You're going to have to continue to do those two things really, really well, whether it's against SCOTUS or Omaha Nation, and that's play defense and rebound the ball. But all in all, great job by both teams. What a great game. For Arlington, it's probably been a long season for them, and their record, didn't show how good of a team that they were. So big props to them. And Winnebago moving on. Hopefully they're staying humble and hungry. I think that's the biggest thing in this tournament at the end of the year is you're staying hungry and you're fighting for those wins. Nothing's ever given. It's got to be earned.
For sure, for sure. On behalf of the Big Boys crew, we got DJ Bessamy directing the ones and twos here tonight. We got Jeremy Miller, Sinya Harlan, Jordana, D-Lo on the camera operations, Coach Chris, Coach Q, DJ Guaranteed, yours truly. Again, folks, we invite you to the last Bare Moon Winter Celebration happening Saturday. Grand entry is going to be at 12 o'clock, Saturday, February 28th, over at One of Vegas Casino, Salone, Iowa. Gentlemen, thank you for the call, and for the Omaha Nation and the SCOTUS fans, we're going to be cutting this stream, and then we're going to be back on the air with about 3 minutes to talk about the pregame, and then go into the game, and then we'll kind of see Winnebago's going to face on Thursday. You folks be safe out there. We appreciate our sponsors, HCI, as well as the Winnebago Police Department, KWTN 100.9 FM. We are the Big Boys.